The tale of Sean Diddy Combs' eventual accountability, from his initial denials to his ultimate admissions, is a captivating narrative steeped in the nuances of legal maneuvering, media scrutiny, and the relentless pursuit of truth. This journey underscores the pivotal role that surveillance footage played in transforming the trajectory of the case, highlighting the intricate dance between public persona, legal strategy, and undeniable evidence. The incident and initial denial. The saga began with an incident that shook the entertainment world and brought intense scrutiny upon one of its biggest stars. Sean Combs, a titan of the music industry, found himself embroiled in a serious legal predicament following an altercation that was both shocking and public. Early reports of the incident varied, with witnesses providing conflicting accounts that muddied the waters of public opinion and legal clarity. Surveillance tapes have a way of cutting through subjective interpretations and presenting events in an unfiltered light. In this instance, the footage captured the altercation in a manner that was both comprehensive and damning. It showed key moments that directly contradicted Combs' denials, including interactions and actions that could not be easily explained away or dismissed as mere coincidence. Legal strategy and public relations. As the surveillance footage began to circulate, the landscape of the case shifted dramatically. Legal experts often emphasize that video evidence can be a double-edged sword. While it has the power to exonerate, it equally has the power to convict. For Combs, the latter became a looming reality. His legal team was forced to reassess their strategy, recognizing that continued denial in the face of such incontrovertible evidence would not only be futile but potentially damaging to his credibility and future legal standing. The defense team's approach pivoted from outright denial to a more nuanced strategy. This included challenging the context and interpretation of the footage, questioning the chain of custody, and exploring potential biases in its presentation. However, these efforts were largely seen as attempts to mitigate the inevitable rather than presenting a robust counter-narrative. The shift to admission. Under the weight of overwhelming evidence, the pressure on Combs increased. The public, now privy to the damning footage, began to view his denials with skepticism. Media outlets, legal analysts, and even some within the entertainment industry started calling for accountability. The once favorable public opinion that Combs enjoyed began to wane, replaced by a demand for transparency and responsibility. Facing mounting pressure, Combs' legal team shifted their strategy once more, this time towards damage control and negotiation. An admission, carefully crafted and strategically timed, became the chosen path. By acknowledging involvement in a manner that demonstrated remorse and a willingness to make amends, Combs aimed to reclaim some measure of control over the narrative and potentially mitigate legal repercussions. The admission and its aftermath. Combs' admission, when it finally came, was a significant moment. Delivered through a public statement and corroborated in court, the admission marked a clear departure from his previous stance. He expressed regret for his actions and sought to frame the incident as a lapse in judgment rather than a reflection of his character. This admission, while not erasing the gravity of the incident, served to humanize Combs and presented him as capable of owning up to his mistakes. Legally, the admission allowed for plea negotiations that might have been otherwise unattainable. It opened the door to potential settlements, reduced charges, or alternative sentencing arrangements, all of which could significantly lessen the immediate impact on Combs' career and personal life. Moreover, the public nature of the admission helped to rebuild some measure of trust with fans and the broader community, demonstrating a willingness to face the consequences of his actions. Conclusion. Sean Diddy Combs' journey from denial to admission is a multifaceted tale that highlights the powerful role of surveillance footage in uncovering the truth. It showcases the complexities of legal defense, public perception, and personal accountability in the life of a high-profile individual. Ultimately, this story serves as a potent reminder of the enduring power of truth and the inevitability of accountability, even in the face of considerable influence and resources.